Mike Miller in match play, you get bonus pins, won a few more games.
Mike Miller won a lot more games. Miller won 20 1/2 games. And I believe for Jason, he just won, I think, 9 maybe. So certainly the edge was bonus pins for Miller. But right now it's Jason Couch with the bucket. Tough way to start on lane 45. He's got the 3, the 5, the 6, and the 9.
Kind of a wry smile from Couch.
A little sarcastic smile from Jason Couch as he's probably thinking to himself as he leaves that bucket, well, that's a nice way to start.
Is this the most difficult spare to pick up in bowling?
It's one of the most difficult spares, and the reason is because there's so many ways to miss it. Will he find one of the ways to make it? Comes in light once again, leaving the 6 pin, and it's 9 pins to start out the opening frame for Jason Couch. And Roger-Bowker, after throwing 11 strikes for 279 in the previous game, gotta like his chances. Watch as the ball just does not get far enough up onto the 3 pin. 3 pin goes around the 6, and it's a gift for this man, Roger-Bowker.
Another strike. The advantage maybe to Bowker because he can play the lanes a little bit tighter, go straight. Maybe not the difference with the ball reaction.
Well, I think it's obvious the advantage goes to the man who just shot 279. As you see a great reaction from Roger-Bowker.
But over 4 games, that game can hold up.
I would think so. I don't think that he's going to really be moving the oil around too much where he's playing the lanes, and the other guys are all playing deeper inside of him on the right-hand side, so should hold up. Solid 4 for Roger-Bowker.
And does it help him bowling against a left-hander?
Well, the left-hander certainly isn't going to affect Roger's side of the lane, and Roger isn't going to be messing with Jason's side of the lane, so there is no effect.
Able to convert the single pin spare. This year on television, players have made every single pin spare. Can't miss those and be here. So Jason Couch now in the 2nd frame.
And Jason, a power player on the left-hand side, really just smashes the ball into the 5 pin, sends it. Watch the 5 pin as it goes to the right and takes care of the other pins. Solid reaction from a great shot.
18 games of qualifying this week, and Couch averaged 243 to set him up for match play. Now on the telecast as our number 3 qualifier.
The adjustment on lane 45. Backed off on the speed a little bit. Ball was able to hook back into the 1-2 pocket. Takes care of all the pins, and it's now a 1-pin advantage for Roger-Bowker, who for the first time came in a little high in the 2nd frame, leaving the 4 pin.
Bowker now 13-6 on television with a better than 230 average.
Bowker back to his old tricks of taking care of all 10 with one ball.
We'll be in Austin next week, and Bowker will defend his title.
I asked him if he was just getting himself warmed up to make it. I think it would be 3 in a row in Austin if he could win next week.
4th frame for Bowker as the early 1-pin advantage. Make it a double. Bowker looks very strong here early going in the Don Carter Classic. And we'll be back with more of this 2nd match coming up in just a minute. For Jason Couch here in the 2nd match. You can access all the latest PBA information by checking out A Higher Average is Within Your Reach. For the first time, the PBA Tour introduces the PBA Tour University. Join world-class bowling instructor Freddie Borden, PBA members, and other top coaches as bowling goes 2000. Youth and adult programs include high-tech video training sessions, lively on-lane instructions, and so much more. No matter what your skill level may be, 1999 is going to be a great year, a year to remember. Attend the PBA University. Programs for adults and youths are now forming. For more information, contact the PBA at 330 area code 836-5568. Couch up in the 4th, working on a double.
And And there is one of the bad breaks a power player. Generally, the power players get the pocket 7-10. Take a look at the 5-pin. We'll go behind the 10-pin. And look at the reaction, almost like, what do you have to do? Not able to knock it out of the back. It'll be an open frame for Jason Couch. He falls to 65 in the 4th frame.
Well, for Couch, best finish this year, 34th in Albuquerque a week ago. Coming into this tournament, averaging 235 on this TV pair.
And Jason's been the most consistent bowler throughout the tournament this week. His lowest average per round was 228. There's a strike on 45, and what could have been, if the 7 and 10 would have cooperated on 46, would have been a very close match. But it's 25 pins in favor of Roger-Bowker.
Bowker told me throughout the week his hand position was on the side of the ball, and then towards the end of last night's round it went underneath a little bit. That looks like where he is right now, Marshall.
Well, he's going for more power out of his game. And there's the vice commissioner, the assistant commissioner, Kevin Shippey. Nice to have him around this week.
Watching all the action. Bowker now with 3 in a row. He is up by 35 and once again taking command.
Staying underneath the ball longer. Got a whole pocket. That one was high and he knew it. Kind of reminds me of Michael Jordan shooting those 3-pointers a few years ago, looking up in the crowd going, gosh, what did I do?
4 in a row for Bowker, and now up by 45.
For Jason Couch, imperative.
All right. 1-1.
Well, it's not going to be a lot of fun for Jason Couch right now. Roger-Bowker with 4 in a row. Jason Couch with a couple of opens already.